Hello everybody, Jacob here with LGN Gaming, bringing you another episode of Terraria. In this episode, we're going to do a wave defense game thingamahobber, as you can. Is basically the best way to describe it. In order to summon it, first thing you have to do is you have to find the Tavern Keeper somewhere in the world. Every world has one. You'll click this, you'll get 5 Defender medals for free. And then when you open up the shop, you have a few items you can buy here. First one is a Terraria crystal. You have ale, Eternia crystal, Eternia crystal stand, Defender's forge, flame burst rod, ballista rod, explosive trap rod, and lightning aura rod. Currently, because this is my third or fourth time of trying to film this episode, I have already purchased 2 rods. I got the ballista rod and the flame burst rod. So those are the 2 that I will be using. But I'm also going to buy a few crystals here. So why not? Found out those war table things don't do anything. I did do some more research into what exactly happens. So currently, because I'm not in hard mode yet, when the old one's army spawns, there's only 5 waves. Once you activate hard mode and you kill a mechanical boss, it becomes 6 waves. And then once you kill all 3 mechanical bosses, kill Plantera, and then kill the Golem, once the Golem is killed, you have tier 3, which is I think it's 7 waves. I don't know. They go up in number of waves, number of difficulty, new stuff spawns, and yada yada yada. Basically, when you place this, before you can use it, you have to has to be placed in a long, flat area. So I found this one was pretty flat. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly flat, but it's basically from here all the way over. Keep going, 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 keep going to here. Basically needs to be spawned. I recommend some sort of ranged weapon for this. Melee weapons are pretty nice, but because they can the enemies do a lot of damage to you, I do recommend having a ranged weapon of some sort. Now I have bought 2 of those weapons that he has in there, 2 of the rods. I got the flame burst rod and I got the ballista rod. So when you start, you get 10 mana off the bat, and that will allow me to spawn one of these inns, and they're basically just towers to help me defend and kill the stuff. And then you have to kill, and there's 5 waves of stuff, and they come from both sides, and you have to kill them all. And I'll explain more as we get going, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to spawn. And now here starts the first wave of the old one's armies approaching. First wave, Eternian Goblin. These guys are pretty easy. You're going to want to... Melee does help because you can get the mana. You can just kind of sit here. This is kind of cheat, I know. I can't do this completely because I have to watch both sides. So if you had 2 people, you could just have them sit there and you can kill them. The first wave, melee works pretty well. Just a nice sword works. Next few waves, you're going to want more of a ranged, especially when you have to start killing there's flying creatures. They're hard to hit. Even with a bow, it's hard to hit. I'd recommend like more of a pistol or that kind of weapon. But like I said, you could do it. I'm doing it with melee, the first wave here. I will do some of it with melee, but a good portion I'll probably just use my bow here. Now that I got 40 or 20 man up there, I saw 2 flame bursts and I got a ballista. Now, once you get to the higher levels, the next tiers, the tavern keeper out there, he starts selling new items. He'll start selling new armor that you could buy that boosts like your damage that these do, the max number that you can have, reduces mana cost, and stuff like that, and how much damage minions do, and yada yada yada. Which I think these are considered minions. I'm not exactly sure of what they're considered. Yeah. So I just use flaming arrows, flame burst. Actually, I think I'm just using wooden arrows, but because of the bow that I have, they become flaming. Wooden arrows become flaming arrows when you shoot them. This is nice. You can get banners for them, and then you can put the banners around, and then those banners will allow you to do more damage to these things. That's pretty cheap, if I do say so myself. But like I said, they do a lot of damage. And I mean a lot of damage. That's why I do recommend having the campfire there, so you get the bonus health regen from it, and yada yada yada. They do drop hearts, which is nice, so you can get more. I'm gonna put the ballista here. I'm gonna put them there. For this next wave, I think I'm going to just sit right here and see what happens. Because I don't think this wave has the flying. Nope, this one just has goblins, goblin bombers, and javelin throwers. Yeah, I get that this is pretty cheap just there. But this is the best way to do it, I think. Yep, just kill everything. I think I have enough towers there that they should be basically be killing everything without a problem. But I'm gonna just go check because it's kind of boring. Yeah, they're doing pretty well themselves here. Now you can only get mana once the wave is complete. You can't get any more mana. It's only before the wave. One more mana. Yes, there is. Look at that. I can get. I'm gonna bring this to turn over here. Now I'm gonna sit by this other one, and I'm just gonna let my towers take care of everything from the other side. Those are the flying things, the wyverns. They're pretty easy to kill. They're really annoying. I mean, they don't. None of this stuff has a lot of health except for the mage, which you can't necessarily do this on the next wave because you gotta worry about the mage. But this is going pretty easy. I did die the one time that I tried this, but I'm gonna go check and see. That wave is pretty easy, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I don't know which tower's the best. I like a combination of these two towers, but really you could do whichever towers you think work best for. You can't mine, you can't place anything during when you are have an army coming. And it says that up there under your stats. The wave won't end until you kill him. So he does have more health, but he still only has compared to other bosses in this game. Once you kill him, the person starts doing all kinds of shit. And the screen goes light, and all people just disappear. You lose all your mana. Like I said, it's pretty fairly easy. You get 3 defender medals for killing that guy. And yeah, it's pretty easy. Now I'm going to put these banners that I have. Here, you might call this cheating, but I'm using the banners to my own, to better my own. The Defender's Forge is actually a portable storage unit that you can use to help. So, like, if I'm when you're in the dungeon, you don't have to worry about running out of inventory space because you have a big inventory. You have an even bigger inventory, basically, that you can have on there. Yeah, it's not necessarily the best thing, but if I come over here, do I get the bonuses from that? No. Man. I was hoping they'd act like normal bears, but apparently they don't. Which sucks. Having one does have a hard time keeping up with monsters. Let's get the second one here, though. It'll be better. It's pretty easy. I probably won't do too many episodes of me just doing these. I'll probably do one after I get the first mechanical boss killed. But I'll probably just do them off screen to the point where I get 45 defender or 75 defender medals, which you get about 5 every wave, which kind of sucks. But yeah, get 5 every wave. Or not 5 every wave. You get 5 every army, so it's 25 silver turns into 5 defender medals. But then if you sell the defender medals, you get 1 for each. Is it 1 gold for each defender medal? I forget how much they were. There's 20 silver. I think you get 5 turns into 1 gold. I think each is worth 20 silver. So you get you can times your money by 4 pretty easily. Not too much difficult. Too much difficulty. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty fun. Once you get to the next level, next tier, tier 2, tier 3, I'm sure it gets a lot harder. You can use your health potions. You can't, I think I already said you can't mine anything like that up. You do get a good amount of mana every time, and I mean, if you had minions, it would be you just kind of sit there and wait. But I think it's harder after You just kill Golem after you kill a mechanical boss and everything. Which I hope to do pretty quickly. It won't take too long. It'll be hard for me to kill the mechanical boss by myself the first one anyways. Once you kill one, they get significantly easier because you can be like, oh, I killed one, I can kill the other ones now. And then go from there. Towers I have here now. We got 8 towers. Yeah, I still don't know. The lightning rod might be good to just kill the wyverns. I really don't know. I might get all 4 of them and just so I can have multiple. Try to get one of each tower. And then whatever bonus ones I get after that is just bonus. After I finish this, I do have a few things that I got to show you guys that helps with the, to help to kill the boss, Wall of Flesh. I can't think of his name for some reason. Okay, now that we're at 80%, I'm gonna go the other way and kill stuff the other way. Lot of mana. Got another 30 mana. Scrap thing. Now we're on to wave 5. Dark Mage coming. Wave 5 it's harder to do that. I mean, not really harder, but. Mage comes after you kill 50% of the wave, I think, and then it will go up to 99% until the Dark Mage is killed. Another one. Dragon egg, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the dragon does. Do I care that I don't know what it does? No, but I have a fucking pet dragon now, so suck my dick, people. Okay, so some items that I got here. I got a feral claw. Well, actually a menacing feral claw that does 4% damage. So my sword actually does 49 damage right now. Which is pretty nice. And then I got lava waders, which give 20 mana right now, which sucks, but I'm going to change that. Lava waders allow me to walk on water and lava and honey. I believe honey. Alright, I'm gonna take them off. Also, I can go into lava, kind of like water, for a certain amount of time. Yeah, but that's gonna be the end of this episode. In the next episode, I'll hopefully have some more. We'll probably kill the wall of flesh, because that's really the next thing to do. I believe. I'm not even positive on that. Okay, Jacob here with LGN Gaming.